It's Tanya, and as you can see, this is the member bonus sketch for the Facebook group for the Hip Kit Club, and I'm just showing you there that it's got papers, strips of paper in the background, and the title, and some stitching, and whoa, I know I really need to get a little bit more steady when I show you that. Anyway, the photographs I'll talk about a bit later. There is a story behind this. And so I am sticking really quite strictly to the sketch this time. I have cut these strips of patterned paper. They're beautiful. Naturally, the middle one is an exclusive by Kim Watson for this kit. Actually, the November kits are just beautiful. Very, very, very lovely. So now I've got it in the configuration that I want, and as you can see on the left hand side in the sketch, they have been cut into fishtail. So I was thinking there, do I want to take a bit off before I cut them, or did I want to leave them that length? But then I decided obviously I wanted to cut them. So now I'm thinking, okay, let me fishtail them. So, group them all together and do the little fishtail cutty thing. Lovely. And I even kept those little bits of paper because I love these papers so much. Now, I was going to separate it because in the sketch they are actually separate, those three pieces of paper, but then I thought nope, let's put them together. And then my photograph was a little too large, so I cut that down. And what am I going to do now? Oh, now I'm just going to mat them. So let me tell you a little bit about this. The photograph on the left hand side, that is my father-in-law. He passed away earlier this year, and his wish was that his ashes should be scattered at their seaside holiday home, which is what we did. So we went down there and we just celebrated him, and it was a bit, the actual scattering of the ashes was interesting, because we went down over the supermoon time, so that meant that it was an enormous spring tide. So anyway, maybe I'll tell you about it in a little bit. Let me say what I'm doing now. That was a Snow and Cocoa cut apart sheet. And because this is obviously not a Christmas themed layout at all, or a wintry themed layout, I am using essentially the colours from the kit, not any of the phrases or the sayings on this cut apart sheet. And that's actually what one can do with these kits. Even if it's quite a heavily themed kit, it doesn't mean that you can't scrapbook other photos. Heck, I'm scrapbooking basically it's not a eulogy. I can't really. No, it's not. But it's an ode. There we go. It's an ode to a great gentleman, and I'm using a wintry Christmas themed kit. So there you go. It can be done. And okay. So I'm just now matting the photographs and bringing in some of the colours from my bigger photograph. I've added on some of the colours on to his photograph, because that then ties them together, because they are quite different, aren't they? I mean, there we are by the sea, and that photograph of him is actually at his 70th birthday, and it's quintessentially him. I mean, there's the red wine and the Mandela type shirt which he always wore. So it's I'm really pleased with how this layout came out. It's never easy to scrapbook something like this, but I think I did him justice. So I'm quite pleased. I'm thinking maybe I should give it to my mum-in-law as a present. Oh, and I wanted to show you here, right, I bought some threads. Yes, I was very chuffed with myself, and I'm thinking, okay, those two colours go absolutely perfectly. The pink and the mint. See? Perfectly. So I sewed all the way around the edge. It's not neat at all, but I quite like the wonkiness of it. And then I just stitched around the banners as well, all the way around the edge of them. So now I'm happy, and then oh yes, and in the next little bit I'm going to start on my title, and then you'll see what happens next. But let's carry on with the title first. So there was that Celebrate. These are exclusive puffy stickers designed by Kim Watson, and it's got good and that got stuck down really, really sticky. But what I'm going to go with is Celebrate A Very Good Man, I think it is, because now I'm going through the, again, exclusively designed by Kim Watson, beautiful die cut pack, and just looking to see if I can find phrases or anything really that will tie in with my theme, but that is obviously not overly, you know, Christmassy or wintry. And there was quite a bit, as you can see there. I'm getting quite a bit of the things out that I can use. So I was quite chuffed with that. And I also chose 2 of the flare badges that we got, and snowflakes. Yes, I got snowflakes on this layout. So I thought I did a really good job with a heavily themed kit. So now I'm working on my title, and as I said, it's going to be Celebrate a Very Good Man, and these are, oh, Today We, that's right. These are from last month's kit. Yeah, I wanted some small alphas, and because if you just got Celebrate a Very Good Man, I didn't really like that. I needed the Today We to tie it in. And yeah, that's a, what is that? That's a scallop. That's a scallop, which, oh my gosh, this is the epic battle of the scallop of 2016. Because now that I've got the glue on it, it just does not want to go underneath that photograph. Eventually I got it there. Oh my gosh. It was a struggle of note. And yeah, I didn't like the way I had fishtailed that little thing, and then so I'm now cutting it even more, and then I've got that gap in the photograph. I thought, what a perfect place for it. And yeah, and the reason why I'm kind of talking very quickly is because it all goes horribly wrong, but I talk to you about it, and I'm just not sure when that's going to happen, so I'm going to have to shut up very quickly soon. I think it's soon. But yeah, those are also exclusive letter stickers, and very sparkly stickers, which I thought tied in nicely too. So this is incredibly embarrassing. I had the whole rest of the layout on video, but I had zoomed out so far that all you could see was my stomach and my boobs, and nobody wants to see that, and it was really far away from the layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk to you and show you what I did, because we would have got up to where I was doing my title. So what I did then is I'm going to bring it up a little closer, and we'll just talk about each section, shall we? There's my father-in-law. I tucked a snowflake behind there. I used the wonderful flare and the time, so that reads Wonderful Times, then Made with Love, because that obviously ties in with this page, and you had already seen that part of it. And I put in one of those silvery asterisks and one of the little dots from the puffy stickers, and that comes from the exclusive letters. So that's that part. Then the title, you can see, reads, here, Today We Celebrate a Very Good Man. And there's another star from the letter stickers, and here's another flare with the arrow because I want to emphasize things, and I did get in another snowflake there. And I mean, the snowflakes don't have anything to do with it, obviously, but, and I don't think if you didn't know there were snowflakes, it's just a pretty little element on the back. And then I did a little one down here which says, and all of us together sharing the love, because obviously that's tying in again. And then there's another asterisk and a little puffy enamel thingy. So the reason why, if I can show you now, is I then have silver in 3 places, I have the pink in 3 places, I have black going on in 3 places as well, I have the duplication going on with the snowflakes as well. And then what I did is, on my father-in-law's candle at his funeral was this poem, and I will put the name of the poet in the video. I can't remember what it was, but I took most of it and I wrote all the way around the layout, because a lot of it reads very much with who he was and his philosophy on life. So if you want to read it, you can look it up. It's really beautiful, but I'm not going to read it because yeah, it would be kind of sad really. And this layout is more a celebratory one of him and his life rather than a sad one. So yes, I apologize for that. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but I was not going to subject you or me to the embarrassment of, you know, seeing all of that. So I hope you'll forgive me this time, and I promise next time to be much more vigilant on what I'm doing with my camera. So thank you for watching. Remember to go to the Facebook forum to find the sketch and our inspiration there, and play along with us and share what you're creating. We love to see what you're doing. It really does make a wonderful time when we interact with one another and we see each other's interpretations of sketches, and yeah, we just all inspire each other, so it's wonderful. So thank you again, and yeah, we will chat again soon. Bye bye.